Hello and welcome to FS19 Maypole on the server. Well, we've got to that stage now where version 2 is upon us, and this is staying, doors are not on. I know that will definitely change before V2 comes out, but that's a simple change. I'm going to keep this building because I have to have something in a map that is representative of where it kind of began. This came out after I began, but so much stuff from FS11 just doesn't work that well anymore. So this is as close as I can get, I guess, the FS13 shop. And it does what it needs to do. I don't particularly care if people think it looks, the bad or anything texture wise. You ain't going to stand right next to it every time you come near the building. From a distance it looks fine, and to be honest, the closest you'll get is putting stuff in there and then coming to here. You're never really going to get that close, so whatever. Anyway, enough of the moaning. We ain't here for that. We're here because it's a new day, a new save, and we have things to sort out. Sell points have now been moved around. You will see that in either a later video, or you will see it in Reefy's video. Link should be in to his channel, should be in my main page. So just like everybody else from the Monkey Show, give them a like, give them a sub. They all put great content out, and we welcome Farmer Dad to the group of streamers, stroke video makers, YouTubers, if you like. Anyway, we welcome him back, I should say. So, do we go traditional and set up here? And I'm just saying, I'm just thinking yes, but I'm not sure. Bible plots have now changed. They're more spread around. This may change before the final version. We'll see. It's a lot of work to not make a mistake and paint them in, but we'll see. Anyway, 140, and then another 120. How do we want to start this? That's the problem. Because these are all grass. If we put the grass on, it's just the PDA is now being updated, so you can see where all the fields are, which you couldn't see before. And then the grass will, you can see which ones are grass fields. But well, first thing is first. We have wheat on 61, so we could get a few chickens. Barley we have on 52, oats we have on 63. Question is, can you buy them separate? Yes, and you get them two together. Do we want them? We don't want them. We definitely do not want sugar beets, so we will just maybe get these two, which means that we'd want grass as well, which would probably be best going with this one, or this one rather, because then we come in down the main road here and we have access. And if we go with all these, actually yellow is what? Sunflowers. So I mean, if we go with this portion of the map for now, in which would be a grand total of 78. Oof, yeah, that's going to cost a fair bit of money. Or if we leave the grass out, because we ain't going to be needing grass straight away. And if we go with these three, harvest and sell. Or if we just go with sheep, then we could do that, because if BP sets up his own farm and goes with dairy, so we could do sheep and chickens, because I presume most people will be doing horses at least, or have a horse. If they start their own farms, that is. And we would need grass and oats for that. And we've got this all here. So I'm thinking we buy 61 and 63. And then later on we buy these two fields. At least we will have something to get going. Because, you know, that's a considerable chunk of money already, straight out the bat. Right, so we know where we own, now we know how little money we've got. One thing I didn't check was how close are those to being ready. This one's almost ready and this is ready to go, which is good because how much is a small horse paddock? 50,000. Wrong way. That definitely isn't the farm. The farm's back this way. Getting lost on my own map. Turn the camera because you're. So this is not where we want to be. This is the opposite end, isn't it? The hell? Yeah, there's the road. It's so easy to get lost from this point of view. Wow. Damn. Can't believe I got lost. Anyway, I'm glad you'll all see that. So if we put the horses up here, can't put them any closer there, like so, and then we can paint all this at a later date. And if we do go with sheep, we won't be doing it just yet. Put that over there. Right, so now we've got to think that there's other people who are going to need to come on So the first thing is we won't be buying a combine, we'll be leasing a combine. So we'll be leasing mostly our equipment. So I'm thinking I'll go with this because this is a bit expensive to go straight into. So maybe, or this actually, because the difference in upgrades is only like what, 13 miles an hour, 130 and 117. I mean, if I want, I could go with this one, I guess, which is 150. But this one doesn't have a front attacher and it costs, can't have a front attacher, so we won't be buying that. And we could all go with this. I think that would be fun. 60k each. No front attacher, attachment, and work on trying to upgrade our equipment. In reality, we're going to need at least 5, maybe 6 tractors. So there's that. Anyway, let's focus on the things that we will buy. Yes. And a combine, I guess, to harvest. Oh, jeez. Cedars, let's see, how much is a cedar? Oh, we'd have to buy a cedar, which means then we'd need a subsoiler, which means that we need at least 130 horsepower. Yeah. And we'd need a mower, a baler, never used this one, so I don't know what this one's like to use. I just see it being kind of bulky, but I think it might work well. I mean, we could just go with a forage harvester, just pick it up and dump in, but we've got a baler now, so that's pointless. We don't need to do any TMR. We could cut the trees down, but which would mean that we'd need a chipper, and that's just a whole headache on the get-go, so we won't be doing that. We would need a sprayer, which is another 38,000. We need a tedder though. So if we have everything that we'll need, then we can work around everything after that. And we can take a loan if we need to. I mean, we already theoretically have a loan, but we can extend our loan. So but it's the same price, but what's the price of the combine though? That doesn't actually hold as much as this one though, so and that's just out of the question. So it looks like figure it, we'll buy it, we own it, and if we do any contracts, we can do that with our own equipment. All right. That's interesting. Anyway, so like this tractor would be able to do everything, but it would need the front weight. But it can do everything apart from front loader work, because that's can't do front loader work, and it goes up to what? See, this is where because I would need to be able to do front loader work, but ooh, jeez. I think we'd end up having to have at least one of these, or these, probably one of these, because these are just really bad. Probably have one of these to do like the mowing and all stuff that can be done from the rear attacher. The only thing it can't do is front loader work. So there's that, and spraying. So that rules this one out, but everything else it can do. So we'd have one of these. A front loader. How much have we got left for 18? Why not? We may as well have a Massey on here as well. So that's 3 tractors. So we'll have 2 of these actually. So that's 4. And I just thought we do need something else. We need a bale trailer. How much is the IT runner? And what's that going to come under? That going to come under there now. Misc. No. I'd have thought it would come under trailers, but at 55 though. Wow. Yeah. But then they don't have a bale. Well, they have a bale trailer, surely. Well, they do, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, and this would be all of it. So, wow, just enough room. Well, it is a tight map. Oh, hang on, we're missing a few things. We're missing front arms. Pallet forks and bale spikes. And a shovel. Right. So I think first thing is first. We take the header up. Oh, I can't drive like that. I need to be. Yeah. So, let's attach the header first. Whoa! Oh, okay. Hello. There we go. So, shouldn't have moved the trailer in the first place then, huh? What's the answer to that one? back, not forward. Yeah. Right, so of course we've got no sheds, so we can't put the stuff away. So it'll just sit outside until we can afford sheds. And we don't want to spend all the money that we do have because, well, we need it. So we will be buying 4 horses, and we'll feed them oats and some grass and water. Need a water trailer, and then we'll be training them so we can sell them, try and make money there so we can afford to expand our sheds and yeah, or afford to expand our sheds, afford to buy some sheds. It's early. I've only had 4 hours sleep, 5 hours sleep. Getting back into the routine for the kids because they go back to school soon, so which is fun. I guess if we just park this here, it'll be fine. And take the combine up. The other way would be a lot better. There we go. And then we'll load all we won't take the bale trailer straight up. What we'll do is we'll fill the sprayer and then put the pallet of fertilizer on the trailer. Put the headers or the pieces that we don't want to carry up or come back for on the trailer, and then take all of them up at once. Because later on we will be doing farm sim. So stay tuned for that. It'll be around between 6 and 7 p.m. UK time. Farming Sunday. How many of us will be there, I don't know. It's just after New Year, so some people might not have the time to be there. But we're hoping at least 3 to 4 of us will. Maybe a minimum 3 to 4 of us would be there for definite. Could be up to 6 that we're aware of, but we'll see. I guess that was an auto save. I'll get hooked up. Oh, that's why I went into the ditch. Jeez, is my get off there. The hell? Has my rotation changed or something? Because it seems really bad. Or I just haven't played Farm Sim for a while. I get hooked up on the tree. This is going well. Move away from that tree. One of those days it's going to be. You can feel it. Actually, I want to come from the other side. No, I didn't do. The vultures, I didn't give them their front weights. Go into this view. Oops. What was it we needed? 130, wasn't it, for the subsoiler? And the massey needs upgrading as well then. Oh, wow, does it really need it? Okay, so I bought an extra pallet, never mind. Thought this held more than, it does hold more than that. It didn't fill up completely. Stupid thing. Oh well, we got an extra pallet. Come in handy. Especially if we start doing fertilising missions. We have got some mods on here. The definite place anywhere mod. It's a must-have mod for any map. The multi-contracts fruit hood, as you can see. The Ursus bale, auto stacking bale trailer for round bales basically. What else? Obviously the map. We've got 9 or 10 some sheds, the ones with the doors. Can't think of them all. That we don't go for every single mod that's out. You know, there's a lot of people who just download all the mods and they just play. They have them all in. But it's, are you going to use them? Well, there's a lot of stuff we won't get to use, like Big Bud definitely won't get to use. Well, as Farmer Dad has shown, you can definitely get Big Bud around here. You're just not going to use Big Bud. I can't see a thing from that view. Right. So we'll bring a little bit more up. I don't know how much I will do on cam. I need to sort my wheel out because it's sluggish as hell. Hang on, is this all separate to? It's not going to be in here. No, that's thingy set up. GPU, no. Master volume, this is just all volume. What? Vehicle volume, radio, keyboard. Must just be... It just seems really sluggish compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to it being a lot more faster. And in... Now that would be a mod I wouldn't mind seeing, increasing the speed that your wheel rotates back. I know that some people like the fact that it takes a bit longer because it's more realistic, but and the roads have been updated to the FS19 textures, so yeah, bear that in mind. So I don't see any difference, to be honest, in them. They still look the same as the 17. Now I could be looking at the wrong thing altogether, but that's it. Where I pick up one of the widest pieces of implements we've got. I mean, it's not like you're getting stuck on everything already. Should have took two things. Would have made sense. Need seats as well, don't we? So some of you may have noticed the sign for the cow sign from here has gone. Barbed wire fencing is totally different. I'm just waiting to get hung up because I know it's going to happen. What happens when you expect it to happen? It doesn't happen. Stop. Alright. And need to buy the repair station, not the repair station, the garage, and place that down so then people can modify their equipment for care tires, care wheels, or upgrade their engines as money becomes a thing. Take the grain trailer up, I guess. So we've got everything that we need to be able to do farming now, I think. Should have. Come to think of it, we need 4 to 6 horses in the pen, and then Um, I don't know what the time is, but we're going to have to buy a grass field, aren't we? Come to think of it. It looks like we'll be buying you. So and we'll end up with a chicken pen. Not right now though, because we haven't got the thingy for it, but the funds for it. Why am I doing wrong one? That's stuck there. Right. So we can afford at least a tractor of 117,000. In the bank. Well, if we're going to do that, we may as well go with this upgraded. I'm thinking. And then we've got, we could have had its arms on as well, couldn't we? And then that leaves us with 24,000. And how much would... Oof. Wrong one. Yeah. We'd have to take a little bit of a loan out. So we've got that. And then there. And the last piece of equipment, which I completely forgot about the water trailer. Right, that leaves 23,000 then for seeds and fertiliser. Needs ploughing. Doesn't need lime. Okay. And that one does. So we've got a field that needs lime and one that needs ploughing. That's not good. Because it means that we'd have to lease the lime spreader in and spread lime on there, or take the hit each harvest until we can afford to buy the thing itself, because it's not exactly cheap, as you can see, and because you get through it so fast, you definitely want them on, and you may as well then go with the big 14,000 litres, which is nice. You know, you need at least 50k, which is selling one of those horses after it's being trained. But if we can train all of these and then sell them all, you know, there's a potential 300,000 sitting there. 300,000 on this map is a lot of money. And will take you a very long way. And you've seen what we've managed to be able to buy with 1.3, or to be fair, yeah, 1.3 million, just over 1.3 million. You know, we've bought all of the stuff that we've got, plus 3 fields, and so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go and get another coffee and call it there. So I would like to thank everybody for watching, and be sure to go and, as stated at the beginning, go and click on all of the links in my homepage for YouTube, and give the guys a sub. You know, they all deserve it. And until next time, or until later, because I'll probably stream this actually tonight. So well, we'll see, because Farm Sim server, 17 would have been fine. I don't know how streaming this and playing it on a Deddy would work, how well it would work, because lag. We'll see. Anyway, until later, or next time, whichever. I'll catch you all later. See ya.